Welcome back to another video for HarborFinancialOnline.com. Today I'm going to be talking about home improvements and how you can get a tax deduction for these improvements. So let me get the video going. So certain home improvements are tax deductible but have to substantially improve your home. The improvements have to add value to your home, prolong the useful life of your home, and adapt your home to new uses. That's the definition by the IRS you have to follow if you want to get this write-off. Improvements that don't qualify can be a simple paint job and repairs that maintain your home and keep it in good repair. So a little paint job, minor repairs are not deductible. So you can't be adding up $20 here, $30 there. It has to be a substantial improvement. So you have to keep coming back to this line if you're trying to decide if this is something you can report on your taxes. If you happen to take out a loan and it wasn't used to buy, build, or substantially improve your home, then it may qualify as a home equity debt and is different than a home improvement tax deduction. So that's something else to look into. Home improvements made to your home because of a medical necessity is always tax deductible. So if you had to put in some kind of ramp, railing, anything because of a medical necessity that you can prove is going to be fully deductible on your return. So make sure you're getting that deduction if it's any kind of adaptation to your house, anything to make your house safer because of a medical situation. To get this deduction, you have to have at least, your deductions will have to be at least 7.5% of your earnings. So that's going to exclude a lot of people out there, but just keep in mind 7.5% of your earnings. Again, back to the medical home improvements, this can include wheelchair ramps, bathroom railings, elevators, and lower light switches. So you can get as far as lower light switches. You can get very technical with this, and as long as it ties to your medical situation, it will be deductible. Home improvements for efficiency can include new windows, improved insulation, and solar-powered water heaters. Improvements that will not qualify include window panes, fixing a gutter, painting a room, because these are not substantial improvements. It's very easy when you're trying to decide is this deductible or not, think is this a substantial change. It's very important to keep track of all your expenses for repair and maintenance, since this will be a large tax savings when you sell your home. How this works, I have other videos on this, but I want to touch on this real quick since we're talking about the cost of a home. When you sell a home, you report what you paid for that home and what you sold it for. Throughout the time that you own the home, all your expenses, your maintenance expenses, can add to the total cost of that home. So if you sold it for $200,000, you bought it for $100,000, but you had another $50,000 of maintenance expenses, your real cost of that home is now $150,000. So you'll add that to it. Again, I have other videos on that if you want to check that out. Make sure to save all the receipts of your expenses. Have good records for this, because if you're deducting the home improvements, you have to be able to prove it if you ever asked for that documentation. So keep very good records of these. Photocopy those receipts. I'm going to take you to our site real quick. Now this is HarborFinancialOnline.com. If you're looking for all the areas of home deductions, say you're a new homeowner, the credits, the deductions for homeowners, this is a great site to come to. We have pages dedicated just to that, and I'm going to take you to a couple of them. So the tax benefits of owning a home. Again, this is a huge area to increase your refund if you have a house. Make sure to report all these different areas. You have mortgage interest, you have the points you can report, you have property taxes, you have all different areas, moving expenses to get into that home. So make sure you're taking advantage of these. And on our site here, you can use our online calculator to put in the information, see what your refund's going to be, and what you can expect to get. So you can use any of these links on here. So let's go back to the video. Again, this is very important. Keep the receipts. If you can't prove your deduction, you can be disqualified. That's all you have to prove it. Simple improvements aren't going to matter. They aren't going to be deductible. So painting a room, painting 2 rooms isn't a substantial improvement. Has to be a changing, adding a roof, expanding your house, putting the 2nd floor on the house, adding a new bathroom, something along those lines that would be considered substantial. But any improvements that are medical related are fully deductible. So that's an area you should look into. I appreciate you watching the video. We have lots more videos on YouTube. You just have to search harborfinancialonline.com. You'll see over 100 videos, and we're always adding new ones. So thank you, and hopefully you'll check out our site.